Today we will see the topic is product development process in the wearable devices. So product development and few design considerations we will discuss in the sessions. First is overview of the product development process. Here the first one is come up with an idea. So first step is the idea, innovation ideas. Here we will take the valuable and creative idea of our mind. The second one is the feasibility analysis. Here we consider the analysis and evaluate the feasibility of our own ideas. The next one is marketing strategy. Here we analyze the marketing elements or parameters and work out marketing strategy. Then we go for the design and development. The perform detailed product design and engineering. The next step is prototyping and productions. The last one, launch and the improvement. Here we launch our product models and continuously improvement. This is the common overview of any one product development process. First we will see the introductions. The world of wearable technology is rapidly growing and steadily looking for new innovative products. So the demand is ongoing and the market is very exciting. However, the product engineers and design engineers face more challenges and design constraints. When compared to handheld devices, wearables are generally categorized by portability, flexibility and multifunctionalities. This things the some few characteristics based on the devices. Moreover, particular performance capabilities must be integrated into compact form factors. Therefore, the design process, material selections and manufacturing, packaging process are often quite unconventional and need to be addressed and evaluated. Here we see the product development process. The first one, when developing a new product, there is set of steps that must be followed to bring an innovative idea. The idea into a product available for sale, that's the current level. Some steps can have multiple iterations, which is difficult. When it comes to developing technically complex products based on hardware and software systems, the development process starts with identifying an idea for a new product, an enhanced version of an existing product, or the wait for a non-existent product. Here we consider the existing product and our proposed product. The next step is typically followed by research and feasibility study, which involves identifying the technology and materials and methods to produce the particular product. The outcome of this step result in particular design specifications along with an estimate of the cost of the end products. Finally, we consider the cost of the product also. When pursuing a new product development, it is essential to define the requirements which are typically captured from the trial users, customers or market assessment survey. Next one is the design considerations. When developing a product specification for the wearable devices, the developers will need to weigh the main features of the device against the performance requirements. Here, as for many design process, there will be some inevitable trade-offs. So the below are the general main factors that need to be considered at designing a wearable devices. The first factor is form factor. It is a hardware design aspect in electronic packaging which specifies the physical dimensions, that is shape, weight and the component specification of the PCB. The PCB is the printed circuit board or the device itself. So this is the main thing in the hardware designs. Although wearable devices generally have a small form factor, it is truly depend on the type and the way of the worm. Like our wearable devices, ring, which is glasses and wristband, like that. Next, smaller form factor may offer reduced usage of material. At the same time, it is easy handling and use and simpler logistic. So, however, that typically gave rise to higher design and manufacturing cost in addition to maintenance constraints. These things are covered in the form factor. The second one is the durability. It is one very important in the products. It is also worth noting that when operating on the human body, bending, flexing, twisting are inevitable in the wearable devices. Hence, some tests are necessary to ensure the operative reliability. Due to this effect, the performance of the internal components of the device can potentially deteriorate. The wearable device durability depends on heavily upon the roughness of the packaging materials and the proper design of internal circuits. The durability mostly depends on the packaging materials and the types and the proper design of the internal circuit in the PCB design. Next, the third factor is reliability. This is essential for user to establish confidence and trust in the device. Any error tolerance must be identified by the manufacturer before the release of the device. So reliability before the release of the product device and must be clearly stated to the user or customers. Okay. So moreover, all the system components should be accurately integrated and field tested to ensure the reliable performance. For example, the problem of EMI, that is the electromagnetic interference, typically arises when multiple components are integrated in the form factors, which can negatively affect the devices. It is the wearable device when we consider the EMI performance. The EMI can also affect the accuracy of data acquisition and measurement in addition to the reliability of the communication signals. So this risk can be eliminated by embedding all components within specifically design a low EMI enclosure. So the EMI level is very low. For the wearable device to be successfully, it be prices consistent and reliable. The fourth factor is the usability. Usability within the context of customer electronics, it is often defined as the ease of use, handling, learnability of the electronic devices. When the designing imperative of the device is to deliver the task requested user, that is based on the user requirement. Moreover, the ability to easily navigate through devices user interface strongly influence the user engagement and in the interactions. Thus, designing a highly responsive user-friendly device ensure high adaptability rate and the pleasure and the experience. Then is the stick. Here, user taste vary based on the physiological, societal, and cultural perceptions. Here, we consider three parameters: the physiological, societal, and cultural perceptions. Users also differ physically in the build and color to establish an emotional connection between the wide spectrum of users and the devices, that like wearable devices. A wide variety of wearable products with different styles and fashion personalities need to be offered to enable the users to reflect their own tastes. Sixth, compatibility. It is mentioned previously, wearable devices are many cases synchronized with the hub, like a smartwatch connected to a smartphone tablet for data processing and the forwarding process like that. The connection is typically carried out via Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, low energy, that's the PLE or NFC. It is the communication devices. Hence, wearables must be compatible with a different operating system that can be encountered when a connection is established. Like we are mostly nowadays using the Android versus iOS. The seventh one is comfort and ergonomic factors. This is one of the main factor in the design aspects. The device's weight, shape, structure must be carefully considered. Here we consider the temperature, breathing balance in textile-based wearables play a vital role in the success of such devices. So most of the wearable devices used related to our human body, okay, like textile materials, clothing, dressing like that. Devices should fit user comfortably, enabling usage movement without any constraints. The last one is the very important. It's the safety factors. Wearables are meant to enhance the quality of user lives, must be designed with specific product safety requirements in our mind. Physical and physiological harm due to misuse and or abuse of the device, in addition to potential operation, manufacturing and assembly hazards must be carefully evaluated. Examples include test for device overheating, external electric shock, excessive electromagnetic radiations, and material toxicity. It should be noted that the long-term physiological effects are not established and need to be properly researched. So these things are is mainly considered in your wearable device product development process. Next is the environment factors, the final factors in our product development. The materials in general are sensitive to the environment factors like humidity, pressure, and temperatures. The product may also be exposed that recursive in since in some cases wearables are required to operate under harsh environment. Hence, establish the environment tests are crucial process. In addition, the potential hazards from the operations and disposal of the product on the environment and expected recycling potential should be analyzed. Here we consider the recycling process of the product also. This is the main wearable product development process and design consideration factors. Thank you.